Greek civilization started around 2000 BC to 1600 BC. Greece is located at the southern tip of Balkan Peninsula, surrounded by Ionian Sea, Aegean Sea, and Mediterranean Sea. Ancient Greeks were extremely interested in learning about the world around them. These are their contributions and inventions in science and technology. These will further explain
Greek civilization contribution to astronomy. In Greek civilization, these are the important discoveries and contribution to astronomy. They develop unique systems for ordering and understanding the heavens. They discover that the earth is sphere. They measure the circumference of the earth. They also discover the four elements. These are the fire, water, air, and earth. Greek civilization not only developed astronomical knowledge, but they also successfully exploited astronomical data.
Earth science is the study of the Earth and its origin and development. It deals with the physical makeup and structure of the Earth. The most extensive fields of Earth science, geology, as an ancient history. Eratosthenes, a scientist of ancient Greece, made the first accurate measurement of the Earth's diameter. Using his stick, by doing this, he determined the circumference of our entire planet. Thales of Miletus is regarded by many as the father of science. He was the first Greek philosopher to seek to explain the physical world in terms of natural rather than supernatural causes.
Biology in the Greek civilization. Biology is the study of all living organisms. Biology comes from the two Greek words bios and logos. Bios means life and logos means to study. The Greeks love to study the world around them, and this includes all the living organisms. Ancient Greek philosophers like Aristotle studied the animals. He classified the first animals in the 4th century of BCE. So he also wrote a book called History of Animals. It is all about the animals that he classified based on the characteristics. Years passed by, and still, he influenced zoologists for years.
Zoology is the study of animal life. It encompasses all aspects of scientific knowledge about animals, like embryonic development, evolution, behavior, ecological distribution, and classification. The study and classification of animals as a scientific discipline began with the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle in the 4th century BC. Aristotle's works combined the conventional wisdom of Greek society and his own investigation.
Botany, the study of plants developed as a science in ancient Greece with Theophrastus around 371 to 287 before Christ, considered the father of botanical science. Theophrastus was the first to distinguish between two basic categories of flowering plants, the monocots, those having a set of characteristics that includes leaves with parallel veins, and dicots, those having leaves with branching veins.
Ancient Greek Hippocrates, known as the father of Western medicine, has a big contribution in the field of medicine. The teaching at his school revolutionized medicine and established it as a profession and a discipline. He also made the Hippocratic Oath, which created ethical standards for doctors and is used nowadays as a vow for health professionals when they qualify. Hippocrates and his colleagues wrote the Hippocratic Corpus, which comprised around 60 early ancient Greek medical works. They were also the first people to describe and properly document several diseases and disorders.
Mathematics. The study of mathematics as a subject begins the classical period, 6000 to 300 BC. When the Pythagoreans originate the word mathematics, ancient Greek philosopher embraced mathematics for its ability to describe the natural, especially as geometric cradle of democracy. Greek defined analytical methods by introducing deductive reasoning and mathematical rigor.
Cartography is the study and practice of making maps. Ancient Greeks created the earliest paper maps that were used for navigation and to depict certain areas of the earth. Anaximander was the first of the ancient Greeks to draw a map of the known world, and, as such, he is considered to be one of the first cartographers. Ptolemy created maps by using a coordinate system with parallels of latitude and meridians of longitude to accurately show areas of the earth. This system became the basis for today's maps, and his atlas Geographia is considered to be an early example of modern cartography.
5 great inventions that even now still exist. First, water mill, invented during 3rd century BC. It is a mill for grinding grain that is powered by water. Alarm clock, invented during 3rd century BC. Plato have invented the first alarm clock in history. He used a water clock to trigger sound like an organ at a certain time. Central heating, invented during 350 BC. It used to transfer hot air from fires to empty spaces under the floors of temples. Crane, invented during 515 BC. It used to help lift heavy items such as blocks for constructing buildings. Last, Archimedes' screw, invented during 250 BC. It's an efficient way to move water uphill.
That's all. This is Group 1. Thank you for watching.